Welcome back, and this is our fourth video for our application Baby Me. Okay, now and this time around we are looking at specifically the flex. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. The first thing I want to do is I want to increase this font because I realize if it's small you won't be able to see whatever I'm editing, and then I'm also going to lose the browser so that I have more space to work with. Alright, so one of the things that I'm going to do, first of all, I said you need the main view. Okay, so you need the main view, and this is one view that we have, right, which is working with the container. Now I'm going to use in word styling for the components so that we follow along. Alright, so I'm going to create that view. Alright, so I'm likely to lose it, and then I have something white because it's not following anything. Okay, so I'm going to create two views within the first view. So I'm going to create the next view, okay, and then another view. I'm going to create about 3 views. So copy, paste, and paste. All right, so let me call this then, I'll give this view, it's okay, so let me do some style. Okay, like we said, which style will equal now? Let me have this have a background color. Background color of it will be yellow. All right, and then I save. That's okay, but we're still seeing nothing because the next thing I'm going to give it is a flex of 1, and then I save. All right, now our whole screen is yellow. Now this is it. Just in case you are wondering, if you have a flex of 1, just imagine you've created a bootstrap page on the website and the whole page is 12 divisions. So a flex of 1 will equate almost to 12 divisions on the screen, but from the top here, okay, to the bottom. So it's top to bottom, so the point is at this moment. Now I'm going to go to other views and I give the same styling and I'll change the background color. Alright, so to save myself from a lot of typing, I'm just going to copy and paste. Okay, now I'm going to give this other view, okay, maybe a red color, but also a flex of 1, and you see it is taking the whole screen again. So what do I do? What if I give it a flex of 2 and I save? Okay, what will happen? Still taking the whole screen. All right, let me give it a flex of 0.5 and then I save, and you can see it has divided the screen into 2 parts, the top part, okay, and the lower part. Now let me go and paste the style into the other views, okay, and let me give this a green. All right, and since the flex is 1, okay, it has also taken up now whichever view of the main, whichever is of the main view. Remember, this is the main view and these views are within that. So what if I come and I give it a flex of 2? All right, so it is taking 2 of the red. You get it? Now remember, the yellow is in the background. Okay, so even if I come and give this 0.5, which means we shall have 2, okay, the upper and the lower. Now what if I give this maybe 1 and also this 1? All right, so I've almost made no difference because they are sharing the same screen, but we cannot see the one of yellow because it is in the background. So if I give this 4 and the other one has 1, you can see that the demarcation that it gets. So it is dividing this into 5. Okay, so I'm going to come and give this the same styling, and I'll give it maybe a color of violet or lilac blue. All right, so now this, okay, is still struggling with the others, and they are sharing the whole flex of 1. So this is like having a flex of 12. So they are sharing the same flex of 1 into 4 demarcations. So this one has 1 into 3 demarcations. So this one has 1, this one has 4, and this one has 1. What if I give this one 2 and then I save? You can see that it is dividing the whole screen into 3 sections and giving it fractions. So it is giving it a fraction of 2 out of the whole one. So this one is taking a fraction of 1 or 1 of these. So if these are 7, so this is a 7th, this is 4 out of 7, and this is 2 out of 7. So if I come to the red one and I give it 8, okay, so you can see it is taking a bigger fraction. So what do I do? How do I cheat it? So if the first one has a flex of 1, I consider that as having 12, okay, as having 12. You can see even if I give it 12, nothing changes there. But what I want to show you is that I make this 8, okay, and then give this 4, which will already be 12. So what do? I usually subdivide, so I can give this 2, okay, and then the other is also happy. So let's say I wanted to have 4 views, maybe the top tab and the bottom tab, and then maybe a slider section, okay, in the middle. I'm going to give those sections. Let me just add text. So I'll add a text field. Oh, it's already done with that. So I'm going to call this maybe the header section. Okay, I'll just copy that. So the header section is up there. We are going to see how to make sure that things do not go up there into the tab or the status bar. All right. So this will be maybe the middle section or categories section, and then this will be maybe just a slider section, and then this can be maybe the bottom tab. All right, then I save. So we have those. Okay, so the bottom tab, of course, it's using the same color. So what I'm going to give this a lilac. Now these colors I don't know. So lilac, we are having yellow. Lilac is not like that. Maybe lilac. Maybe I've misspelled it. It's supposed to be purple. And let me give it the other one is violet. RGB. Let me give it a blue, light blue. All right, we have a light blue. So what I can do, I can come to the header section and I say, okay, you know what, you're going to take 1, the header will take 1, and also the bottom tab will take 1. All right, so they are even shared apart from these two, but I want now this to be taking 2, and then this to be taking 8. All right, so which means now I have 8 for the middle section, and then 2, which makes it 10, and then 1 and 1. So the top and then the bottom. All right, so we shall talk about padding and then talk about the safe area. Okay, those are some of the things that come from React. If I type it here, I may have issues. Safe area is not imported yet, so I may have issues. Some safe area from React Native, but the scroll is available. So I have to import that, and those are some of the things that we're going to look at in the next video. We are going to look at Flex more in detail in the next video. But I guess now you understand how the subdivisions will come along. Now these subdivisions are very important because I'm going to base on these subdivisions to import components from the next fields or screens that are going to be used here. But let me also do this now, and I launch the other AVD. Alright, so I'm running it on the other Android device and you see our resulting output. It is still loading, so I think I had many windows of Expo open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear all and then rerun the app so that I'm very sure that it is launching from one Expo. Alright, so you can see that everything is still rhyming even if I've changed the mobile, okay, just because I'm using Flex. But this is very important because you will find that on certain applications on different mobiles will be giving different sizes, and therefore all the components that you load in will also look different. Alright, thank you so much for watching these videos. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share, and do not forget to donate and support. There is my Patreon and my website link down in the description.